Hey guys, so it's Ella. I wanted to show everyone how to download the latest WPILib since I'm downloading it for the first time, and so everyone can download it on their own. So first thing you're going to do is search up FRC Screen Steps 2023, and you're going to click on this link. It's the first link. This is basically where you're going to find all of your programming resources. It's really good. And then you're going to go to step 2, installing software. And all of these links are for installing game tools. So if you want to have the driver station and stuff, that's good to have. But you're going to go to WPILib installation guide. And so this just says download for Windows. But if you'll go down, you can download the latest release from GitHub. This is where you get it. Also, there is a step-by-step image thing, but sometimes it can get confusing. You're going to go to scroll down, blah, blah, blah. You're going to scroll to assets, and there's only one set of assets because this is the first release, so it will keep updating. So there may be more updates. You are going to click on the one that is correct for your computer. So for Windows, you're going to follow the process that I'm going to do, but for Mac and for Linux, there is extra steps on the bottom. And for Mac, you have to make sure your computer is updated up into a certain part. So I'm going to just click Windows. You click it, and it will show up downloading right there. And I'm going to pause it and come back once my thing is all downloaded. Okay, I am back. It has now downloaded. It took about 5 minutes. If you're at school, it will probably take about 10. If you're at home, it will probably be less because I have crappy Wi-Fi. So you're going to click on it like any downloaded thing. And hopefully it opens up. Yeah, okay. So sometimes your computer will be like, this is a harmful file. You're going to die. Just ignore it. So now that this is open, you're going to click the one that says WPILib installer. You're going to double click that. And it's going to load and open something up. So you're going to click start. You want everything. And so it depends if you're sharing a computer with someone else. But I have my own computer, so I just install for this user. You can install for all users. It just depends if you're on your mother's computer and you want your mother to also have it with the way your things are set up. So click whatever one, download for this computer. Only skip and don't use VS Code. Don't use that. Just use this one. It's the fastest, and it's the one that works and is less complicated. So it will be loading. I will be back once it's done. Okay, I'm back, and now it is done. So you're going to hit the next button. And then it's just going to do this, and it will load and close the window, or it should. So just let it install. Okay, so it is still installing, but there will also be, I've never had this happen, windows popping up that say installing this, installing Smart Dashboard. That's what comes with it. That has never happened before, but it is not something bad. And also, and they just closed. For future reference, you're gonna wanna figure out when installing other things, if you have a Windows, what bit your computer is. So you find that out by going into settings. It's still loading. And going into system. Is it display or is it my computer? About. Going into about. And it will say what bit operating system type. So I have a 64-bit. Some people have a 32-bit, but you'll need that for installing other things. And things are still installing. It should be done soon. So what comes with this pack, and you'll see it once it's done installing, is WPILib documents is one thing. And then, okay, finish installing. Click finish. And WPILib, the actual tools, documents. So you're going to want to click, it will say 2023 WPILib VS Code. When you're on Apple, when you're on whatever, that's the one you want to click. And so this is, you'll see I have the 2022 version still. It's the same thing, but you need to update it every year. it's not just regular VS Code. There's this little W for WPILib. So you're going to click that. It will load. Type in project, click create new project. Select, you want template, Java, command robot. Base folder, you're going to choose a folder. You probably want to create one if you haven't already. I have a robotics folder, so I just put it in that one. Project name. Usually the way we name our robots is Sea Monster 2023, the year it is. So you can name it whatever you want. You can be like 2023 example, experiment. What we usually do is everyone writes a bit of the code, uploads it onto GitHub. I take that code and I compile it all into one big one. So I'm going to name mine Sea Monster 2023 and team number 2084. Do not click enable desktop support and click generate project. It doesn't matter if you do new window. I say yes, new window. Yes, you trust the authors. Okay, now we're going into opening it up. I just want to have everyone make sure they have at least something created. So you go into SRC, Java, and robot container. And that's where our operator interface is and where we declare everything. And before I end this, what I usually like to do is I like to put in all of my imports because there are a ton of them and I just like to have them. So you are going to go to Chrome and you are going to go either on GitHub, you're going to search robots by the sea, and we're a user, we're an organization. And you're going to scroll all the way down to Sea Monster 2022. Go through the same files that you usually do. So SRC, Java, and click robot container. And then I legit just take all of my imports and Control-C, go into my thing. Oh my gosh, it's not opening. Ella. And do Control-V. And for some of these, where is it? For this one, you are going to want to comment out. Because, oh my gosh, why is this not working? These you haven't installed yet. Oh, neither have you done with this. So, yeah, because you have to install separate things for them, and I will cover that in a different video. So this was, and don't forget to click Control-S. This was just how to download it and how to just get it set up. If you do have Apple and Linux, it is probably a bit more of a complicated process. The folders are a bit harder to navigate through, but hopefully this was just a good overall. And if you need help, bring your computer in and we will get it done. It's really not that hard. All right, well,